All right, here's a good question where you are asked to find the vertex. A couple things with this one that are sort of tricky. It almost looks like you could factor that, eh? But be careful when they ask you for vertex, you don't factor. So it's not a game of factoring. You've got to try and do this kind of thing where you're completing the square, or you can use that the formula, the minus b over 2a thing. I'll show you both. So I've got g of x is equal to negative 4x squared minus 12x plus 9. Where I'm heading with this is I need to have something like this. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is take these first two terms and I want to factor something common out of each of them. Okay, so it looks like I can take a negative and a 4. So I'm going to factor out a negative 4, and that'll leave me with x squared plus 3x. Okay, notice I don't take an x out because this one doesn't have an x on the outside. I want to leave that x inside. Okay, plus 9. Alright, so now I'll have negative 4 and then x squared plus 3x plus 9. And now I need to add something in there. So I take the 3, divide it by 2, and square it. So it'll be 9 over 4. So I'll add 9 over 4 here. And then outside, because there's a negative 4 out front here, on the outside I put a positive 4 times 9 quarters. So you don't just put the 9 quarters, you have to multiply it by the opposite of what's out front there. Okay, so now I'm down to minus 4, and then x squared plus 3x plus 9 quarters. And then out here, 4 times 9 quarters, the two 4s will cancel, so it'll be 9 plus 9. I think you'll have a plus 18 out here. Alright, now this is a perfect square, so I can factor it. I made it that way. So it'll be x plus, and it's always whatever's in here without squaring. So it'll be x plus 3 halves squared plus 18. So there now I've got my h value and my k value. So the vertex will be negative 3 halves and 18. That'll be your vertex. Axis of symmetry, min or max. Since it's a negative, the thing is upside down like this, so that it'll be a maximum value of 18. So that's one way you could do it, or you can use that vertex formula. So it's minus b over 2a, and then, not that, and then the value of the function when you plug that in. Okay, so let's do that. So it'll be minus b over 2a. So minus b over 2 times a. So b is negative 12, and a is a negative 4. So that's equal to a positive 12 over negative 8. And if I simplify that, I think it comes out to negative 3 over 2, which is what we got right there, doing it the other way. And then I would take this number and plug it into this original function. So it'd be negative 4. So the f of minus b over 2a is going to be negative 4 times x squared, so negative 3 over 2 squared, minus 12 times negative 3 over 2 plus 9. And if you put that all in your calculator, that should come out to the positive 18. Okay, hopefully that helps you with that question.